What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle podcast. I am Brad Valdez, and this is episode 4. Today we have the new head coach at Western Early College High School here in Louisville, Kentucky, Michael Crowe. Man, let's go. Let's get a little applause for him going. Oh, where's that? Oh no. Oh, here's the applause. There's the applause. So we're gonna get right into this podcast, and right now, Coach, it's probably a whirlwind for you right now because you just got introduced as the new football coach here at Western High School.
Yes, it is. It's all just everything's just been folding, going real quick or whatever. Friday, that's Thursday. I was officially named the head coach. Today, was in the building, meeting, talking to some of the kids, and we kind of got going today. Had a work out and just get things in the weight room, stuff like that.
And how's your staff coming along, man? Are you guys you getting it together?
Yes. Actually, I am getting it together. I got David Edmondson. He's my guy. He's been with me everywhere I've been there. He'll be back. I got my buddy Brian Stenham. He's coming over. I got Anthony Porter. He was assistant here last year, so he's gonna stay on. So yeah, I'm getting it going. Hopefully, I can get the gang back together and we can do some things and have fun.
There we go, man. This is actually Western is a pretty good popular school for real good athletes. This is a basketball school, would you say? Or is it a multi-sport?
I say it's a multi-sport. I mean, Western, with the new classes and stuff like that, Western has a bunch of great football tradition. Just a lot of people don't know about. The newspaper's gone. We gravitate more than Twitter and Facebook, but Western has traditionally strong football. They had like 6 head coaches who every one of them won a region championship.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to start getting into questions all about you, Coach, and this is just for you guys to get to know him. I actually coached with him 1 year at Western, and he's been my head coach too. At Doss High School. He was there for the last 5 years. That's just a little background about him. And this guy is actually a Kentucky Hall of Famer, right?
No, I'm a Valley High School Hall of
Famer. Oh, Valley High School. Oh, I thought you got the Kentucky nod. No, just Valley High School Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
there we go. And with that, do you have any other coaching accolades?
2021, I was in our district coach of the year.
Oh, okay.
2013, I was assistant coach of the year.
Nice.
I have a couple.
There you go. You got anything else? Nothing else?
Just nothing major. Just I just claim to work hard and just try to do things. And it's still toughness in kids.
There you go. We are here at Western High School. This is Michael Crowe, the new head coach here. So. Were you born here in Louisville?
Yes, born and raised, Louisville, Kentucky. All my life, you know what I'm saying. Love football. I played basketball in high school. Did both, multi-sport athlete. Just
there you go.
Just kind of like being around the sport.
Yeah, he's a ball coach, man. He puts those huddle hours in just like all of us, man. And he actually was guys. He was actually a successful girls basketball coach over at Doss too.
Yes. We went to the region semifinals. It was the furthest they had went since 1991.
There we go. Yes, and that was pretty successful. I went to a few games of that. That was pretty intense games too. So did you play any Little League ball?
Yes, I played Little League starting off at 9 years old. I played Firefighter Cardinals. Coach Rob Land has been great, one of my mentors. Senior ball, I played for the Cardinals. I played for the Raiders, a senior for Firefighters. So, yeah, I've always just loved it, Then from there, after Youth League, went on to Valley High School, started football, 4 straight years, started off as safety, got my start at quarterback a little bit as a sophomore until I broke my ankle, and I came back as a junior, senior, and really had a good run at it.
Nice. And did you so you played at Valley High School. So did you actually get a scholarship to play college ball?
Oh, yes, I did. I signed with WKU. It was 1990. 1991 is when I graduated.
Okay.
I played a couple years. It was trying times then. There was, shut the program down, do the funding and things like that. We was independent. Of course, then it was 1AA.
Right. Yep. And I wanted to talk to you about do you have any mentors you want to just shout out right now?
Yes, man, I have a lot, of people who kind of got me going in this right direction. Coach Steve Reed, he was one of my coaches in high school. Like I said, Coach Rob Landon, he was my youth league coach. Butch Kripe, John Hudson, it's Mike Fletcher. It's a bunch of guys that really got me going. Roger Deskins, when I coached with him at Valley as his offensive coordinator, was he was really a good mentor. And Mike Hall, I talked to him a lot. So he's the guys I really, I talk to every once in a while. I give him a call and just tell him every once in a while, hey, man, thanks, you know what I'm saying? And, do lunch, you just want to, just talk to those guys every once in a while. Give you a little wisdom.
Yep. Shout out to all the coaches that made Coach a great coach, man. He's a great guy to be around. We actually have, Friday nights we just relax sometimes after the game. We upload the huddle film. You know what I mean? You finally got that going. I still don't know how to upload that damn film yet. But coach, and then you know what I mean? We'll have a couple beers and just relax, man. And just so with that, man, with you being at Doss and for the past 5 years, how did you deal with the pressure of being a coach? You know what I mean? Like you kind of maybe do you get frustrated with your record because it should be better than what it is, or how do you deal with the pressure?
It's just I guess sometimes as a coach you might put a little pressure on yourself. We've had when I was at Doss we was very close of having some big time upsets, and I think it's just I call it the football gods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're momentum swingers, and one of the things that you want for the kids, want for them to happen, and they bust their butt for the 42 minutes. At last minute, something happens, a kid falls down, get a big pass and stuff like that. So that's part of sports. Things like that happen, and you just learn from it. I thought at Dawson, we had competitive teams. We was always in the hunt. Until something crazy may happen. You know what I'm saying? You was with me a year with, Bullet Central. It was like, man, this is just, unbelievable.
Yep.
Just something crazy happened.
Yep. But last year you guys had a game at Doss, and the score was 81-60.
Well, actually, the game was on the road. We was in Frankfurt.
Oh, okay. You guys were in Frankfurt.
Yeah, we was in Frankfurt, and it was just one of the craziest games I've ever been a part of.
It had to have been fun, though.
Yeah, it was a headache because on defense we couldn't stop nobody.
Right.
We'd get the ball, and they couldn't stop us. I had, my quarterback, he threw for 200, ran for another 200. And, little kid Jerry, he'll run an 80-yard touchdown every time he touched it. But and we was up at halftime, maybe like 42-38. And it just kind of ran out of gas. You had a couple of kids start cramping, and it was just the longest night ever. I got home about 2:00 in the morning. It was a long night.
Well, that and I wasn't coaching. I actually took last year off because of my work situation, but that's a whole different story. But I opened up Twitter and I seen the score, and I was like, "What in the hell happened here, man?" So it was just an eventful game then, right?
So was. Yeah,
oh man, that's crazy. So what position did you play when you were in high school and in college?
In high school I was a quarterback and free safety. College got converted to safety or whatever. High school we did both ways. I was an all-state defensive back in high school, but played quarterback. But sometimes they put you on the other side of the ball for the All-Star game, which no big deal. We went to the state semifinals, Final Four that year. We lost to Warren Central, the team who won the state championship. That's when they had Damon Hood. We had a great year that year. Only two teams we lost to. We lost to Trinity and Warren Central, and them were the two teams that played for the state championship.
Oh, okay. And was there any specific memory as a player that you could recollect?
I guess second round playoffs. We Cardinal Stadium. We playing St. X. They got guys per se. Chad O'Shea, Jerry Hubbard.
So they had dudes.
And we I played defense. We stopped on the goal line, and we drove our way down to score. So we played. We played just 18 people that week. Our coaches kind of agreed to like, hey, we're just gonna play the best that we have, and I went both ways, and guys kind of stepped up, and it was memorable at the time. Because back then, it was just one class. Everybody in Louisville played 4A football.
Yep. And as a coach, any memorable moments?
Yes. I have a bunch of them. Even when I was assistant here under Shinholster, we had Adrian Ross. He was a great back. When we was at Doss, the Bullet Central game was just crazy. We ended up losing at the end, but it was a shootout, and it's just it's a bunch of games, bunch of memorable games, and the longer you coach, the more times you just kind of just have memories that it's one after the other.
Yep. It just piles on you, man. So you really can't. You got a whole Rolodex of just memories, man. Yes. So did you have a certain number that you played with your whole career, and was it anything meaningful?
Nah, just kind of like you want to make a name for yourself. So when I started out with like 19, I thought it was a cool number, and I just kind of I stuck with it. As a freshman, it just kept, just kept that number all through years, and it kind of like I play well with it, I guess. People, it's number 19. Just a little different as a quarterback, but it wasn't. I just wanted to play ball.
So with your guys' upcoming schedule, I know like we're at the end of spring ball, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you really could get your hands on these guys real quick. So like going into like your summer workouts is when you're really gonna figure out what you have. But have you figured out your schedule of like your district games of what's gonna happen?
Yes. Of course, before I got here, Baker, the athletic director, he already had the schedule made. So I had nothing to do with the schedule. So I kind of got that. I got that today. And like for our spring ball, I guess we can appeal to get some days to get out, get some kids out. So like today was the first day that got to talk to the kids a lot. You know what I'm saying? We lift the weights. We did some things, and so we're in that process. But we're gonna start getting out, doing some drills, things like that, just to get them going, to get a feel for what's going on.
Yep, we are here at Western High School talking to the new head coach, Michael Crowe. I have a few more questions, man, and do you have any hobbies outside of the game of football?
No, man. Just I kind of like sports. Watch film a lot. My son he's playing sports now. He's playing basketball. He's great. So get started up in heavy football. I enjoy. Me and my wife enjoy going to watch him, and he's having a little success. So I just kind of just lay back. I took a little break for a little while. I retired. I kind of like watch a little Law and Order a little bit. Like watching my shows. But,
what is your favorite show right now?
I kind of like the new Law and Order with the I forgot with Stabler's back. I forgot the
Yeah. I got you.
Organized crime is what it is.
Yeah. So, what like got you into coaching?
Man, I always just kind of wanted to be around sports or whatever. And, when I played football, especially in high school, I was around, we had a coaching staff, like there was all 5 ex-head coaches. We had Kern from Atherton. We had Johnny Hudson from Shawnee, Steve Reed with some rest. And just kind of wanted to do that. So then, when I left school or whatever, Coach Crowe, I talked to him every once in a while. At the time, he was coaching at Faraday at the time. And he's like, man, you want to get into coaching or whatever? And I was like, yeah. And so he hooked me up with Coach Leisha at PRP. And I went over and talked to him that day. And, next day he connected me with Mr. Miller, the principal. I had a job a week later at another school in the building. And ever since then, I just kind of, enjoyed it,
That's awesome, man. I I love hanging out with this guy. When in the coach's office, you build that culture. And I think you're gonna bring that here from Doss. You're going to bring that culture here. Like I said, we're right here at Western Early College High School here in Louisville, Kentucky. The new head coach, Michael Crowe. All right, we have one more question, and this is are you gonna get into any 7-on-7s just to get you ramped up to get going and putting in some philosophy for you?
Yes, I am. So right now, we can't do 7-on-7 until July. So I'm in some 707. I'm in one buddy man, Preston King. He's office coordinator of Indiana at North Harrison. So we're gonna go over there and we're probably gonna go to KCD. Kind of the same thing we did when I was at Dawson.
Okay.
Just kind of, go kind of play. And I probably have a couple teams over, one day a week or something like that. Just to get going and get them acclimated and just kind of just get them moving a little bit. I know I'm behind a little bit, a lot, but I think we would catch up and things. Once July hits and June hits, things get back to normal.
Yes. So here we are, Western Early College High School here in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Michael Crowe. This is the new head coach. I hope nothing but the best for you, man. But yes, hopefully you subscribe, like, comment, and hit that bell icon to get our videos every time we upload. But yeah, this was a great episode, and this is for you, like I say, just to get to know Crowe a little bit, man. He's a good dude. And nothing but luck, man. This is Cleats to Whistle podcast. But like I always say, everyone has a story. I'm here for them to tell it. Cleats to Whistle podcast. There we go.